I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my horoscope overview for you, Scorpio, for this coming month, August 2014. Okay, let's have a look at what's going on. So, first of all, in your sign, because Saturn is still there right through to the end of the year, and right at the beginning of the month, on the 1st, there's a trine with Venus and Saturn. So the trine is what's called a soft aspect. So it's not like a challenging a square. It's almost like a meant to be, but don't be fooled. Don't take something or someone in this encounter, because it's Venus, then it's likely to be someone. Don't take them for granted. Now, Venus is early in the month. It does move signs this month, but at this point in time, it's going to be in your solar 9th house. So if you're looking for love or you're with someone, then really you want to make sure that that person is a good match, a good fit for you right through mind, body, soul. And emphasis here on the spirituality. So in that 9th house, then you want compatibility with your beliefs and your values. It's a recipe for disaster if you get together with someone and you really have different values in life. It's okay to have a conversation with somebody that you have a little bit of a debate or sparring match about your opinions, but do you really want to go through life sharing your life with someone who doesn't back you up on your opinions? Probably not. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, if you do get that right, and don't get me wrong, you can still learn from each other, but I think the basic principle of your values needs to be aligned. Your beliefs and faiths, in other words. And if you get that right, then this aspect between Venus and Saturn in your sign can really give you stability and togetherness and working together and skipping happily down the path of life. So as I always say, there's two sides to everything, okay? So I try to cover both of them, and that's what it is for those two as I see it. All right, so Mars is also in your sign. There are a number of aspects right throughout the month with Mars. Some of them are challenging squares, and some of them are more opportunities. I'm not going to cover each and every one of them, but on the 25th of the month, and this date is significant because it's also the date of the new moon, which is in your area of friendships and social engagements. So back on the 25th. So the new moon is on the 25th, and also there's Mars is in a sextile, so it's like an opportunity, another soft aspect with communication planet Mercury. Mercury also in this area of friendships and social engagements. So there's a lot of activity for you to get out and about. It's like the people that you can meet over this time. And certainly with Venus early in the month in your solar 9th house, and all this activity heading into your 11th house of social activity and catching up with people and connecting with people, then certainly this indicates to me that the people that you meet maybe early in the month, sometimes you can get like a feeling or an indication, or if you're like me, you get a straight out knowing, that that person's going to be around you for some time. And then later on in the month it can come together more. So with this aspect between Mars and Mercury, and also the new moon. So I would try and mix up some social and business together. That has a very good vibe about it at the moment for this month as well, because when Venus does move on the 12th, then she's going to move into your solar 10th house, all to do with your business, your career, the difference that you want to make out in the world through your work. So once again, great for connections, great for money. Going to join Jupiter here, and Jupiter's sitting there for 12 months. Now, Jupiter, the planet of abundance and expansion. Wow, how great is that? I can't wait for Jupiter. I'm a Capricorn. I can't wait for Jupiter to be in my solar 10th house, and it's going to take a couple of years to get there. But you want to really watch out for opportunities, and I was going to say don't be shy about taking them. I'm talking to Scorpio, so there shouldn't be an issue there. And if there is, then you want to just remember, it's Jeffrey's book title. I can't remember her first name, but Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. It was a book that had a great impact on my life many, many, many moons ago, and I always remember it. And I know it's still in print. I saw it recently. So if you've got any doubts about just grabbing life and just charging forward, go and get yourself that book by Jeffries, Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. Well worth it. So in this area, your solar 10th house, so there's Jupiter in there. Venus is going to move in. Sun's there right through to the 23rd, our most powerful influence and energy source. And communication planet Mercury there for the first 2 weeks. So it's all happening with work, okay? So it's not to say that there's not any love or romance going on, but it certainly seems that connection, social activity, getting out there, even maybe, working with groups of people. This is a great time to try and give back as well. And as busy as your schedule is, because you got all that activity in your 10th house, Mars in your sign can put you on overdrive without anything else, so you have to be careful with your time management. Don't entertain anyone that's just simply going to be there to chew your ear and waste your time with petty, boring nothingness. And if you can find a moment, opportunity to reach out and help someone else, that's going to be really good for you as well, because it's almost like the more you can give out, and certainly with that new moon there, the more that you can give out, then that sets up the vibration for that to come back to you. So it's it's the give and take, it's the balance of give and take in life. So, and it's playing out in your life very much this month, so you want to take notice of that. All right, so just before we move on, I want to move on to your solar 4th house, because there's a full moon there. But before we move on to that, I just want to mention with the Jupiter, probably mentioned it last month, and I'm probably going to mention it every month for the next 12 months. To work with the Jupiter energy, you really want to be positive, okay? So make sure every thought is a positive one. Easier said than done, I know. Now, this month's full moon on the 10th of the month in your solar 4th house. So this is all to do with your home, your domestic scene, very much to do with self-nurturing as well. So when you're divvying up your time, make sure that you put something away for you as well. Go down and get yourself a massage, Scorpio. So, and, be kind to yourself. Do something that you like, okay? And that's always a good thing. Otherwise, we can feel that we're just, living to work rather than working to live, and doing everything for everyone else. So this month, do something for you. Have a great month. I'm Jennifer Angel. Thanks for watching.